Hi, welcome back to a new episode from Mac the Tech. Today we are going to cover 3 features in Excel that will blow your mind. Or if you already updated to Excel Office 365, you already have it and you don't know. The first feature is about insert data from a picture or an image that you have. We have this feature on our phones and tablets, but now we have it also on our computers. The second feature is about pivot recommendations, and it's such an amazing tool because once you have a spreadsheet or you have a data, you can easily find the recommendations from a pivot point of view. The third is about data types and what you can do with data types right away from Excel in terms of exploring the data and getting more statistics out of it. Before the deep dive, consider subscribing to the channel and hit the like button if you like such content and if you like to be notified as soon as I post something new on this channel. Like and share the episode among your network will be highly appreciated. Now you know what I like to do the most. Let's jump into the computer and see these features live and interact with them and hope you like them. On the computer, and let's start with our first feature. As I told you previously, we had on the phones or the tablets, you can take a picture of a table and insert it as a data table inside Excel. Now the feature came to the desktop version. And now all you have to do, you go to data, and from data you will find from picture. And here we can see it, it's very obvious. From picture, you picture from file, you go to the location of the picture that you have it. For example, this is a screenshot that I took for a data that I used in this Excel sheet. I say insert, immediately the Excel starts processing the data from the picture and will give you helpful tips, of course. So consider the lighting, the camera angles, and the cropping of the image before using it as a table extraction. You can see here, I can review and I can insert the data. I click insert data and the data will be inserted. Of course, now because of the alignment, I can take all this column here and put it back. And you can see the data came from an image and it's very, very nice. As I said before, this feature was available on the phones, on tablets, where you can take the pictures and easily paste them. And now they brought it to the desktop version, which is a very welcomed addition. Now to go to the next thing, which is, you remember previously we had analyze data. Now in the insert, they have added something called recommended pivot tables. And once you click on the recommended pivot table, you can easily see that from this data, Excel built us samples that we can use. So for example, here you can see amount by geography. You can see amount by product and dates. You can see as well geographies and dates and amount by product. These are recommended pivot tables from the data. Just Excel built it for you. So if you say in an existing worksheet, you can insert it in a new sheet. Say I insert it in a new sheet, I will have this immediately as a pivot, and you can see I can add whatever I want. I can add the product under geographies, and I can see in every region what did I sell as a product and how much the amount. Straightforward and appreciated. For the last one, I want to speak about data types. And where do you see the data types? Usually you see the data types in here. They are called data types, and you can see you have stocks, currencies, geographies. You want to use to check Apple stocks. I can write Amazon. I can write Microsoft. So Microsoft. And I can check also others like Alphabet, which is the owner of Google. So when I highlight these and I go to the data types and I say stocks, once I click on stocks, I have the price, I have the change. And the fun part is that I can add as much as I want. So for example, I can add, for example, the headquarters, and I can see where they are located. And I can do so many things, just not like that only. For example, if I want to build another one, say for example, geographies. And you remember, I have got these geographies from here. So let's build it from this table here. So if I go to these locations, and you see here, I can easily highlight these, and go geography types. And you can see now what will happen. You will have a small map next to each country, which is awesome. And I can add data. For example, what is the abbreviations of these countries? If I write them, you will see here immediately I have each country, how it's abbreviated worldwide. I can have the population of these countries. So if I go, I can add the population, and you can see here the population is added. I'm gonna make it as a table so that it will be appearing in a nice way. So let me zoom a little bit and show you more. I can add images, and these images are the flags actually. If they have the flags on Bing, then they will have it. If not, they will have an empty field. But you can see capital major cities. Here you have it. Beirut, Riyadh, Abu Dhabi, and you can see plenty of information that are coming from here. And immediately, because I converted this into a table, I got the recommended pivot as well. I hope you liked this episode, and I hope you liked what you see till now. That's all, folks, for today. Hit the like button if you liked the episode and share it. Wait. If you haven't subscribed already, hitting the subscribe button and turning on the bell icon will be spectacular. See you next time. Adios.